Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and this is episode 9 of season 4 of our FIFA 12 Sunderland Manager Mode commentary. And first of all, I just want to give a shout out to another YouTuber, Haighyorkie. Last night I played against him in an online friendly. It was Arsenal versus Liverpool, and he recorded and has uploaded the event. The link is in the description below. Unfortunately, I was also going to have audio alongside him for the video, but my headset wasn't quite working out. I had quite a few driver issues, and I know it's working at this point in time, but last night it wasn't working out, which is really unfortunate because I was quite looking forward to doing audio alongside him. But anyway, the link is in the description and go check that out. So anyway, now onto the video itself, and we are into the month of November now. We have 3 matches. First off, a home game against Liverpool, then our Champions League match at home to Bayern Munich. That's going to be a really tough one, and then an away match against West Ham, also a pretty tough match. So in the Premier League, we are in 3rd place with 24 points, 5 points behind Arsenal. Recently we've been kind of screwing up the results, and therefore we have dropped behind in the title race, but hopefully we can get back into it this episode. And in the Champions League, we have moved up to 2nd place with 4 points, still 5 points behind Bayern Munich, so topping the Champions League table is slightly unrealistic, but hopefully we can get through to the next round of the Champions League. And as voted by you guys, the Lucas Podolski goal is voted as goal of the episode, so thank you very much guys for leaving a comment on that. It is greatly appreciated, and that was a great strike by Lucas Podolski. So moving on to our first match against Liverpool, and you might be surprised to find that Connor Wickham is starting up front instead of Kevin Gamero. Kevin Gamero hasn't been that great recently, and I just thought that Connor Wickham in a great run of form. A lot of people have been asking me to start him ahead of Kevin Gamero, so I just decided to start him instead, but Liverpool got off to a really good start there. Dirt Cat with a header onto the post. Courtois couldn't do anything about it, but look at this through ball to Xherdan Shaqiri from Lucas Podolski. He tries for this shot. It's a really poor shot. I was hoping he'd take it with his left foot instead of his right foot, but he took it with his right foot, and in the end it was a really weak shot. But Lucas Podolski got a brilliant through ball that was. If only he could have taken the opportunity. Again, tried to put it onto his left foot. It's really hard because a lot of players can't shoot with their other foot. They can only shoot with one foot. What I like about Xherdan Shaqiri is he can swap over because he has 4-star weak skills, but unfortunately Lucas Podolski only has like 2-star weak skills or something less than that. Connor Wickham had a great chance there, but unfortunately the Liverpool goalkeeper Gluck Lassie or something like that, I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I thought it was Peperina, but it isn't. But look at that run there from Dirt Cat. What an excellent run that was, and what a great finish from him. I often don't really compliment the opposition, but that was brilliant from Dirt Cat. I tried to take him down with Obona and then with Klein, but I can't do it. And Lucas Podolski there, taken out. I could get a free kick, whip it in with Nathaniel Klein, comes out to Sebastian Larsson, not quite on the edge of the box, tries for the finesse, but then in the end, it's an easy catch for Gluck Lassie. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly whatsoever. I'm just going to go with Gluck Lassie because it kind of looks like that. But at half-time, I did decide to bring on take off Connor Wickham and bring on Kevin Gamero because Connor Wickham wasn't quite having the effect I was hoping he was, and at 1-0 down I have to get points here. It is also at home, so this is very much needed 3 points. But Liverpool weren't just going to sit down and take a pounding. They did have a few opportunities, and Andy Carroll here, straight through on goal, chips it over Courtois, and Clichy manages to get right back in time. Liverpool weren't quite done there though. Pjanic, I think that is, he's been linked with a move to Arsenal actually, plays through Carroll, and Courtois this time does manage to get a hand to it, does some crazy celebration for saving that, manages to keep us in the match. I bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain for Sebastian Larsson, I think that was, because I really needed to get back into this. Kevin Gamero has a chance here, has a shot, but Gluck Lassie manages to palm it out for a corner, and of course nothing comes off it. We have one chance at the end of the match, have to score this. Past it to James Milner, has a shot, but it's just blocked by the defender. And I must say that Liverpool centre-back against Wilson had an absolutely great game against me, had a stormer against me, and at full time it was 1-0, so that's a really bad outcome to that game. I was really hoping to get 3 points of that to keep us in the title race, but unfortunately we couldn't get it. But anyway, on to our next match in the Champions League, and this time I am starting with Oxlade-Chamberlain, Alan Williams, and also Kevin Gamero, a few other players who didn't start against Liverpool because of stamina, and also because in that match I felt that my attack was incredibly toothless and weren't particularly clinical, and it was just really frustrating to drop 3 points. But Obona here, look what a tank he is, just tackles the Munich players twice and then passes it off. I feel that Obona, if we have any chance in this match, is going to be a crucial player for us to at least get a point at least. And Obona tries again for the tackle, unfortunate, didn't manage to get to it, and Andre Sanders had a chance there. Courtois palmed it out, and I think it was Arjen Robben had a brilliant opportunity there and did not take it. But we didn't just sit back on our own half, surprisingly. We had a chance. Kevin Gamero runs in the area, and he manages to put us 1-0 ahead in the 33rd minute, and at this point I was going ecstatic. I was like, oh my god, we're actually winning in the Champions League against Munich, because I know it's probably thinking, oh, it's only Bayern Munich, but if you look at their team, it is incredibly strong. And as you probably saw on your screen there, I've changed to ultra defense. I'm changing my tactics. This, you can't understand how important this match is, because if we get 3 points here, this will really help us in our challenge to actually go through to the next round of the Champions League. I changed my formation from the 4-3-3 to a 5-4-1. I'm going all out Chelsea style here, putting 5 men out at the back. I've changed positions. I've got a central defensive midfielder. Oxlade-Chamberlain is playing left wing back. It's all out defensive work here, and as you can tell, it's just a mad scramble in the area here, just trying to tackle. In the end, Obona manages to clear it out to Podolski, and that's where it ends. But they did have another chance, but Williams with a great tackle, and it was just all-out defensive work. I didn't have another chance in the half, and at half-time it was 1-0 to Sunderland, on course for a brilliant 3 points. And I just felt that this tactic, this Chelsea backs against the wall tactic was working perfectly. And of course, on the counter attack, Kevin Gamero through on goal. I see Podolski breaking on the right hand side. I play it across to him for the sweaty goal, but it was a really poor pass and Podolski was a bit slow. So I brought him off for Fernandinho, because I feel if we are going to attack on the counter attack, we have to be quick, and Fernandinho has a lot of pace. He's a very quick player. We do have a few chances. Actually, I was quite surprised to have as many chances as I had, and I thought, oh my god, I haven't taken these opportunities. I have to take these opportunities. But Yunus Belhanda from the corner picks it up and then just finesses it into the top corner. A brilliant finish by Belhanda. Look at that, just picks it up, takes a touch, and then puts it into the top corner. Manu Neuer can't do anything about it. So I decided to go this time ultra defensive. I bring off Chamberlain for Nikolai Bolson. And at this point, Munich just couldn't get through whatsoever. I had my defenders, they were all rock solid. I couldn't be more proud of them. But in the end, Munich did eventually have a lot more opportunities, have a lot more chances, and Kagawa puts them back into the match in the 85th minute, gets them a goal back, 2-1. And at this point, it was completely backs against the wall. 90th minute, Ribery attacking, lays it off to Andre Santos. He lays it off to Robben, and it's a really tame effort in the end. Courtois can just gather that up, and at full time it is 2-1. An absolutely brilliant result there. 3 points, an invaluable 3 points. And of course, Anderlecht and Sevilla drew 1-1, so those are drop points by those two teams, and also some other results in there. Man City thrashing Galatasaray 4-0 was actually a highlight from that one. So a brilliant 3 points, and to cap this off, we have our last match against West Ham in the Premier League, and it's quite surprising to see West Ham have Demba Ba. I knew that they had him before. He had a lot of injury problems, and then he went to Newcastle, but I'm quite surprised that they still have him. He probably was on loan, and then he just sort of stayed at West Ham because FIFA 12 couldn't quite work out that he wasn't actually on loan. But anyway, any of that stuff, he is playing for West Ham, either transfer or started with them. We had a chance here with Lucas Podolski, straight at the keeper though, easy just palm out for him, and from the corner nothing came of it. But Demba Ba through on goal here, has all the time in the world, and just puts the shot wide. How could he do that? He's such a clinical finisher. He's such a brilliant player. I would love him at Arsenal, but somehow he just did not take the opportunity. But Kevin Gamero through on goal, and has been in a great run of form recently since scoring against Munich, and just takes this really clinically into the bottom hand corner. Goalkeeper makes some crazy effort to save a bit, doesn't manage to, and Demba Ba, as you saw about that, is actually injured, so he's actually injury prone quite a lot of the time. He played quite a lot of matches last season, but is injured, so that is West Ham's attack hugely stifled as a result of that. But look at this through ball to Exardan Shaqiri, all the time in the world, and he's just going to put this into the top hand corner. Great finish by him, and just on the stroke of half time, we are looking incredibly comfortable for our 3 points to put us back into the title race. And at half time it is 2-0. West Ham not really posing much of a threat, and now Demba Ba has been injured. Surprisingly, they didn't actually take him off. I thought he went down really hard and he actually had a pretty serious injury, but in the end they didn't take him off, so I was quite surprised by that. So Obona made a great block there, and I decided to bring off Sessegnon for James Milner. But they came really close there with a header, hit the crossbar. They came up to Papadoupa Diop. I love saying that. It's probably pronounced incorrectly, but I love saying that, Papadoupa Diop. And he puts Newcastle into the match with a header. But Ogbonna, yet again, he's such a tank. I'm tempted to give him player of the episode, but I'm not sure. Going to have to leave it a while yet. But we have a chance here. Podolski lays it off to Kevin Gamera here, and the shot is blocked. Goes out of play for the corner, but of course nothing comes of it. And Demba has one chance here in the 90th minute. I'm thinking, no way, you aren't having that. And Nathaniel Klein with an absolutely brilliant tackle, and it is full time, 2-1. An invaluable 3 points yet again. I've said invaluable twice now, but it really was a priceless 3 points. It puts us straight back into third place as we lost it to Manchester United, and only 4 points behind Man City. Arsenal have seemed to surrender the top place in the title, and West Ham are stuck with 6 points after 13 matches. They are looking like relegation candidates already. And in the Champions League, we are now with 7 points, 3 points ahead of Anderlecht, and only 2 points behind Munich actually, so perhaps we can actually catch up with them. But now for goal of the episode, and I want you to leave a comment on which one you think should be goal of the episode. First we have the Yunus Belhanda goal against Munich, an absolute brilliant finesse into the top hand corner. Neuer couldn't do anything about it. And then lastly we have this Xherdan Shaqiri goal against West Ham. Not too many goals scored this episode, but a great through ball from Ogbonna and a great finish into the top hand corner. So please leave a comment on which one you think should be goal of the episode. And as for player of the episode, I kind of want to give it to Ogbonna. However, he didn't really keep that many clean sheets. In fact, he didn't keep any. And although he was a crucial player, I think the 2 goals that Kevin Gamera scored probably should give him player of the episode. But I could be wrong. Please leave your opinion in the comment section below if you think Ogbonna should be player of the episode. I think he was a crucial player. I'm having second thoughts actually, but I don't know. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, if you could please leave a thumbs up, because it really helps us out and all that good stuff. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.